Morning, children. So I hope you remember what we did in day before's video, that was division by 10, 100 and 1000. The complete everything was explained to you properly. And in yesterday's live task, we solved more questions on this. That is when we divided by 10, when we divided by 100, when we divided by 1000. How do we write the answer? Do we have to do physical division? No. We know the method now, how we are supposed to do it. I explained it to you yesterday, counting the number of zeros, taking that many digits from the end to the remainder and the remaining previous digits to the quotient. So, and of course, with yesterday's lot of solving, you all must be sure by now exactly how we are doing. Now, my next part is dividing a number by two-digit number. Okay, dividing a number by two-digit number. अब तक हम लोग ने क्या किया? Dividing any number by one digit and dividing a number by 10, 100 and 1000. Now, some other two-digit number, not 10. Okay, we can do this division easily if the number we know. We can do the division easily. The number of, if the number is, we know the table. Okay. Say 345 divided by 15. 15 कितने डिजिट का नंबर है? 2 डिजिट का नंबर है. और अगर मुझे इस तरह का डिवीजन दिया जाता है कि 345 डिवाइडेड बाय 50, 345 डिवाइडेड बाय 15, तो मैं कर सकती हूँ डिवीजन इजीली, क्योंकि up to 15 you know the tables, so it's not so difficult. Let's see how we are going to do it. So my number is 345 and my divisor, sorry, I should say dividend is 345, divisor is 15. Now I know the table of 15. 15 into 1 is 15, 15 into 2 is 30, 15 into 3 is 45. Obviously, because my divisor is a two-digit number, in my dividend also I have to take first two digits. अब single digit number तो two digit के number के साथ में divide नहीं होगा ना, right? So in my dividend also I have to pick up my first two digits. Do you remember the 5 steps? Compare. 34 is bigger than 15. So division is possible. Divide. How to divide? How to divide? We have to divide by first checking the multiplication. Third step. So 15 into 1 is 15. 15 into 2 is 30. 15 into 3 is 45. So there is no scope of 45, but there's scope of 30. So we go ahead with 15 into 2, which gives me 30. Do the subtraction and get the answer as 4 and bring down 5. That's my fifth step. Fourth step is do the subtraction. Fifth step is bring down the number. I have 5 as my extra digit, so I will bring it down. Fine, 5 comes down. Now I have 45 with me. Let's go to step 1. Compare. 45 is greater than 15, so division is possible. Divide. Okay, I can divide. Check the multiplication. 15 into 1 is 15. 15 into 2 is 30. 15 into 3 is 45. Perfect. Right? That's perfect. So 15 into 3 is 45. Okay. Do the subtraction and you get 0. Do you have anything to bring down? No. So my division stops here, which gives me the quotient as this becomes my remainder. This becomes my quotient. And of course, this was your divisor. and your dividend was 345, right? Now, this sort of division is quite simple when up to the numbers, you know the table. Up to the numbers, you know the table. Even if it's a two-digit divisor, the division is quite simple. But the problem is, suppose if they would have given me some number like 3000, sorry for bad writing, let me pick up my text annotation. Suppose I get a number 3004. 3456 to be divided by 32. Okay, these are the two numbers they give me. The dividend is 3456 and the divisor is 32. Now I don't know the table of 32. Okay, I can find out the table of 32. Yes, by repeated addition, I can find out the table of 32, but I don't know it so well verbally. So how do we do the division in such case? That's not at all a problem. We will learn it and we will learn it soon. Let's see. Let's see an example. I have got 4,781 to be divided by 32. 4,781 to be divided by 32. My divisor is a two-digit number. It's 32. And I don't know the table of 32. So what I'm going to do it? Of course, I'm going to follow the same steps. Compare, divide, multiply, subtract, bring it down. But then because it's a two-digit number, it's a big number. What I'm going to do it? Let's check. So let's go ahead and see. If 4,000, okay, I put a comma first. I put a periods first there. 4,781 divided by 32. Absolutely okay. 32 is a number of which I'm not aware of the table, but no problem. Obviously, when I have a dividend of two-digit number, it will not divide 4, right? So I have to take the first two digits, that is 4 and 7 both together. Okay, so if I see, let me just annotate and show you 32. Now I should use yellow color, yes. So 32 into 1 is equals to 32. Now, to find out 32 into 2, instead of doing that, आप अपने जो first number आपको मिला है plus 32. I think I should take the text typing instead of this. Okay. Thirty-two into 1 is equals to 32. Now to find out 32 into 2, instead of doing, let's follow the repetitive method. That is the first answer that you got. 32 plus 32 is equals to 64. To find out 32 into 3, instead of doing that, you say 64 plus 32, which gives me how much? It gives me 96. Okay, so this is how we are going to find out the table of bigger numbers whom we don't know. by repeated addition. What is multiplication table? It's a repeated addition. So we can follow that method. जो पहला आंसर आपको मिला, जो पहला प्रोडक्ट आपको मिला, उसमें सेम नंबर ऐड करते जाना है. So you go on getting the next product. Okay. So basically adding 32 into 1 is 32. 32 plus 32 will be 64, or 32 into 2 is equals to 64. 32 plus 32 plus 32 is equals to 96, or 32 into 3 is equals to 96. Now, if you see here, 32 into 1 doesn't go. Sorry, 32 into 1 is 32. 32 into 2 is 64. Right? That's what we saw. I'll show it again. Save it. So 32 into 1 is equals to 32. 32 plus 32 is equals to 64. Now, in this case, if you see, 32 into 1 is equals to 32 जाएगा. 32 into 2, 64 नहीं जाएगा, because that becomes bigger than 47. Compare. Okay. Okay, so we will do the multiplication by taking 32 into 1 and multiply. So I get it as 32 into 1 and write it down as 32 there. Okay, then my next step is, what is my fourth step? Subtract. Get the answer. So I'm going to get 7 minus 2 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1. Compare. First compare. Go to step 1. Bring, okay. So 15 32 के साथ में divide नहीं हो सकता. Compare क्यों करेंगे यहाँ पर? Because I already have a 2-digit number. Okay. Never you are going to get after subtraction a bigger number than 32. You can never get, because we have already looked for the closest. Bring down. Now compare. Can 158 be divided by 32? Yes, it can be divided by 32. But by how many number of times? I will show you here. Let's see. How 5? How 5? So we saw 32 into 1 is 32. Find out the next. Instead of doing the multiplication, I'm doing repeated addition. That makes my job a little easier. 32, sorry, 64 plus 32 gives me 96. Am I close? No, I'm not. 96 plus 32 gives me how much? 128. 128 plus 32 gives me 160. Okay, so let's see what is closer. This is that 160 possible? I don't think so that is possible. I will not do that multiplication at all. I will go with 4. That will give me 32 into 4 is 128. We just saw it there. Okay, with 5, it was not possible because it was greater than 158, though closer to 158 as compared to 128. Right? As compared to 128, बहुत दूर है 158 से, लेकिन still I cannot take 160 because it is bigger than 158. I have to look for something smaller. I did the subtraction. I got 30. Bring down the number. Again, do the comparison. Now, this time, if you go on following the same process, 32 plus 32 plus 32, I realize that 32 आप estimation भी ले सकते हो. You get 32 into 9 gives me 288. Okay, you can do trial and error method also. You can do trial and error method also by multiplying 32 with various single digit numbers and see who falls closer to 301. And if I do the subtraction, I see that I get 13 as the remainder. Now, is 13 divisible by 32? No, it's smaller. Do I have anything else to bring down? No, nothing. So 13 is not divisible by 32 because it's small and nothing to be brought down. So I have 13 to be called as the remainder. Okay, 13 will be called as my remainder. So this is how we saw that how I divide a bigger number by two-digit number. We will be discussing both methods in our live session कि कैसे continuous repeated addition करते हुए हम लोग multiplication table में forward हो सकते हैं of a bigger number or just by estimation multiplication also you can find out the required product. Okay, don't worry, I'll explain you this more and more. It will need more and more practice, which we will do in live session with you will do in live session with me. It's not going to end here. It was just an explanation, but yes, a lot of thorough practice will be needed, which we will be doing it. Okay, children. For now, store your queries for tomorrow's live session, and I'll see you at the live session. Thank you so much, children. Have a good day. Work hard. Go through your textbook. Look at a lot of examples and be prepared for tomorrow's live session. Have a good day.